Hi, hello, namaste, hearty welcome to yet another interesting class. Such a joy to see you all once again. So, we have been studying and meditating on this book, The 4 Hour Work Week, wherein we were talking about this deal, right, by Timothy Ferris. And here we learnt about what is definition. It's like having, being, and then doing, right? We learnt about all these things. It's about what you have, who you want to be, and what you want to do, right? And there, we said, what is happiness? It's not how many hours you work, but how you are managing those hours and how you are giving time for everything. That's what we are supposed to become. I mean, we must not be known only for our work, only for our family, only for our faith, only for our body. I mean, we have to cover all those 7 facets of life, 7 areas of life, which I have been telling you. And now E is elimination. Very important. Elimination. Okay, now people may call it distraction and things like that. You got to eliminate what is causing distraction. No sir, I have to watch movie every day. Even I'm like that. Every night I have to watch a movie, for 1 hour at least. And my movie time is like, I watch one movie like 2 days, 3 days. If it is a 2 hours movie, it goes 2 days. If it's weekend, and kids are also up, yeah, chalo fine, we all watch it together. But otherwise, it's just 1 hour. So we all need, that ventilation. The stress of the day has to go out. My pita nahi. So, so I just watch entertainment. I mean, everybody, has their own way of, you know, being de-stressed. Okay, so that's a good way, how each one, can relax himself. Now, when we are talking about elimination, what are the distractions? Unnecessary distractions. Okay, now here the author talks about two main laws. The first one being Pareto's principle. So we know 80% of our outcomes come from only 20% of our causes. Like, as you see here, work and productivity. When it comes to work and productivity, 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Now, when we are running an academy, there are so many other departments. There are so many other departments, like marketing, sales, knowledge team, then delivery team. There are so many teams. Legal team, account team, finance team. But my work is the main. I have to take the classes. What's getting sold? What's getting sold? Why are you here? Because of my classes. So 80% of our result come from 20% of our efforts. So when it comes from work and productivity, so this is the main thing that you are supposed to do. Then business, 80% of sales often come from 20% of customers or products, especially people who are in B2B, business to business, not business to customer, business to business. So you maintain good relationship, with that business. A lot of employees, come to you from that particular company. Now we are tied up in our LLC, with companies like Infosys, HCL, Mindtree, Amazon, and all. So all these companies employee, they file with us. Most of them, they file their taxes with us. So because we are tied up with them, because we are tied up with them, we may not have like 20, 30 clients like them. We may have a lot of business owners, small business owners, but somebody like Infosys, somebody like LTI Mindtree, somebody like HCL and all, it's like massive. Are you getting it? So 80% of sales often come from 20% of our customers. So we have to take care of that. Next, time management. 20% of your tasks bring 80% of your impact. Like what? Time management. 20% of your tasks bring 80% of your impact. I call morning times as me time for me. Morning times are my me time, me time. यानी M means meditation. I mean, I meditate on Bible, scriptures and things like that. Then E is exercise. Exercise, we got to. Morning time should be your me time too. Meditation and then exercise. And once you do that, it will give you energy for the rest of the day. Are you getting it? God is with you and your soul is in high spirits. Are you getting it? Body, mind, and soul. Your soul is fed when you meditate. Your mind is relaxed when you exercise. And that's how your body is in high spirits. Are you getting it? Body, mind, soul, and spirit. Relationships, 20% of people in your life give you 80% of your joy. Give you 80% of joy or stress. Yes or no? 20% of people in your life, they are responsible for 80% of your happiness or 80% of your stress. That's so very true. Then software bugs, 80% of issues often stem from 20% of the code. Then learn to prioritize and focus on what drives result. Don't try to do everything. Not everything and everyone deserve your equal time or energy. So this is something that is very very important, very very commonly known. So I'm sure you know these things. So take care of these things and follow that. Priority. Priority. Next one. Parkinson's law. What is this Parkinson's law? So here he says that work gets done in the time available. Have you seen, uh, our kids, now, they have these summer holidays and all. But normally what happens, most of the kids, in the summer holidays, they'll have like 2 months, but they'll not complete their homework. But like 2 days or 1 week before the, chutti, they will be like, wow, and they'll complete it off. And some people, like some students, like 1 or 2 days. That's all they need. That's what is called Parkinson's law. You develop a sense of urgency. One is Pareto principle, the other one is Parkinson's law. So here you see, if you give yourself a week to do a task, that could take 2 hours. It will take the whole week. Not because it needs that long, but because that's how much time you have allowed for it. And you finish your report the night before the deadline, even though you had all month. Boss told you, like tomorrow is one-on-one or something like that. He said, keep everything ready. And you were like, ha, dekh lenge, and things like that. And then one day before, that night, like, you're all awake. That was your Shivratri. Huh? Jagne ki Raat. So here, your delay starting until the last minute. And you overthink and overcomplicate even simple tasks. Set shorter deadlines than you need. Use urgency as fuel, but avoid burnout. Time block your tasks. Assign a strict start and end time. Challenge yourself. You can definitely do that. See, uh, it's okay, to miss the schedule, but don't miss what is scheduled. Consistency is the mother of mastery. Remember that. Consistency is the mother of mastery. Every swimmer, every sports person, I mean, they'll not say, okay, like first 1 week, I'll be like full swing. Then 3 weeks rest. Again, I'll come next month, first week. I mean, it doesn't happen like that, yeah. Whether you're building a body, whether you're training in a sport, you have to be, consistent. Every repetition builds muscle. Consistency is the mother of mastery. So you have to take care of yourself on both these things. You got to eliminate unnecessary distractions. You got to prioritize the things. You have to take care of the things. Pareto principle, I mean, what is important, who is important, that is something which you have to really take care of yourself. And then Parkinson's law, don't wait until the last minute, so that you can take a decision and then move ahead. I hope these two things will help you to plan things better. Hmm? We will learn about automation and the liberation in the forthcoming classes. Yeah, so let's get into the class now.